Good morning, YouTube. Hey, this week on the $10 boat, where it's all about pumps. We're gonna pump you up. I kind of like that one. I'm putting that one in here. All right, stick with me. Welcome to my life. All right, this morning we're gonna start by working on the pump we're gonna put in for the sink. And this is the old pump motor. That's the new pump motor. But instead of trying to find a fitting, which was pretty hard, I think I'm just going to oscillate saw this one off. And then I will put that in the tank, and then I'll rub my pipe right off this to go to the pump. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do is cut this off, and we'll use that free fitting. And then we'll get that screwed into the tank, and we'll get this thing mounted. And then I'll probably try to run some electric down there. I don't know what we'll get to today. My eyes are bothering me today. I don't know why. I don't know if it's allergies or what's going on, but man, they are really bothering me today. So we'll get this started and see what we get done. All right, let's get to work. Man, it's a rainy day out here today. All right, so I'll work on cleaning the end of this up. And then I'll use this as the screw-in valve that'll catch my pipe. Oh, here comes the rain again. Rainy day. But that's not a big deal because we can work inside. Got stuff everywhere. I got stuff everywhere. That's coming off easier than I thought. I think that'll get it. I think it'll go in. All right, one thing we're gonna have to do is figure out where we're gonna put the pump. I wanted to put it with this pump, but I don't know if there's gonna be room there, even if I move it forward, which I can do. I think I got room. Yeah, I got room on this with this one. Yeah, I can move it all the way forward, but I'm not sure. In the meantime, I'll get this little fitting in here. I'll move you there so you can see what I'm doing. You probably see better than me, like always. Get a little thread dope on this thing and then just kind of wipe it in there. I should have seen if I can get this thing started first, but that's okay. We'll get it. We will get it. Hopefully. I can even find it. Alright, I'm gonna check the threads. I think I should have checked it before I started, but you can just check the threads on this and I'll be right back. Shoot, I'm tearing the threads up that way. I don't want to do that. Alright, let me work on this a little more. Yeah, right there, it just gets pushed. It's like it's pushing it out. Don't get it. It wants to go. There it goes. Maybe. I think he went. Alright. Finally. Some thread dope on it, because I know I ain't gonna get it back out. Almost sideways, so I gotta be careful. I don't want to strip it. Yeah, it's going. That's great. Some things you're gonna think are gonna take just a second, they take forever. That's crazy. But we'll move this pump, I think, first. I'll push it back that way, see how it sets, and then we'll get putting the other pump on here. We'll just have to play around with it, see how they fit on here. I may have to put another board in here, which is no big deal. Just PVC. I have plenty of it sitting around. I just have to cut it. But we'll try moving this pump and get them both put there first. See what happens. Might even move this pump this way and put the other pump up there. We'll see. See how it fits. Let me get it and we'll just start playing around. Probably should see if this is gonna fit another pump. And this. Yeah, it fits that, okay. So I guess it will. I think I've checked that already. Alright. So I can pretty much move that around pretty good. We'll see what the other one. Let me get the other pump motor and we'll get it put in here and see what we got there. It's just a little guy. And she'll fit right up in there. Which was a little higher. Of course I can just put it square. Put this one up one level. And leave that one down there. I guess that would work. Or I can bring this one back, push this one all the way forward. Now, you have to go that side, okay. So push this one all the way forward, and put this one here, which would work also. I think the direction is that way. I gotta see here. Let's see. Should be an arrow, I don't know. Well, shoot. I gotta figure that out. I don't know which way it goes in and out. What if this motor was reversed? I don't think it was. I think this is the way it was, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, I need to figure that out before I go too far. Alright, I had to take it apart, but I found the flow arrow on this one, and it goes that way, so this one would just sit like this is correct. And this one, so this one goes this way. Double check this again, I know I'm right, but yeah, and then this one goes this way. Alright, so I'm glad I'm glad I ran across that problem. I would never even thought about, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about pump flow. I think because I knew that one was sitting like that, so I just assumed, I guess. And then this one is definitely going to go the opposite way. Yeah, interesting. So I'm glad we checked it, which really works out well for us because those pipes will be on that side and these pipes will be on this side. So that's going to work out great. I'll be able to mount it right there and we'll be in good shape. So let me get these pipes back together, or mount this thing and then get the pipes back on it, and we'll go from there. I probably could have trusted my gut, but I didn't want to get this thing all together and then be wrong. So, and by the way, I did not use a nut driver or a socket. I used my paint tool, but I'll have to go get one now to get those pipe clamps back on there. Man, it'd be nice if I could see. Alright. That storm is kicking out there, by the way. Thunder is crazy. My dog's probably freaking out. I think my wife's at our appointment. That's too far, son of a gun. Ah! Shoot. Oh, the mistakes we make. It's too far. Too far forward. I guess I should have checked that before I screwed it down. Alright, let's get this on here and then we'll just, there you go. That way we know we're good. Oh, I can't see nothing. Oh, it'd be nice not to work under here anymore. I like that you guys feel that pain as much as I do. A lot of you guys are like, I can't wait for you not to be in there anymore. Yeah, it's pain. It's probably pretty traumatizing just to watch. All right, well, let me go get my little socket set and we'll get these things clamped down. They're two different sizes, of course, so. And then I'll get the screws and some washers for these to knock this one down, to lock this one down. And I think it's going to be pretty cool right there. I think that's going to be really neat. All right, I'm back. Get this little guy where I want it. We'll get her pinned down. Don't want it touching that one, but I want it close. Two more screws. She'll be down. One more. Whew. All right. So. Need to tighten those down back there. Alright, don't want to break it because it's plastic. This one's bigger. I don't know how much bigger, but bigger. Two sizes bigger, yeah. Alright. Solid. Like that. I guess there's very little pressure in it, I suppose. That's why, I don't really know. Actually. I think I'll try to get some clamps on there. Anyway, let me see what I got. Alright, I got some super small ones. I'm going to try to use those on this. It just make me feel better to have them on there. Is that on there? You guys can see it. I can't see it. I think it's on there. All right. One more for over here. Even though they do stick like champs, but I'm scared. It's gonna be underneath here. Nobody's gonna be able to see it. I'm not gonna know if it came off. All right, let me try to tighten these clamps up here. Stuff like this will be so much easier when I can be out there standing up. Not holding myself up with my elbows. By the way, my elbows are just red after these shows. I mean, they're just crazy red. Alright. And these wires running my way too. Again, I don't know if those are needed, but they make me feel better. You guys got me so worried about clamps these days. All right, I'm gonna get this one. You're not gonna be able to see it. All right, I think that gets it. Now the handy thing is everything down here, all this stuff, I can get to through there. It isn't a handy way to do it, but I can get to it, everything over here. So that's good. And if I had to, I could take the toolbox out on the other side. It's just not as good of a access as this side is. So yeah, handy place to put all this stuff. I can reach down through here if I need to, and we can figure it out from there. But hopefully I don't ever have to worry about that. So I think next we'll go ahead and run the electric bound here to these. I need, let's see, I need a hot and the switch is up there. So yeah, I just need a hot, 2 hots. So I'll need 2 lines, 2 hots and 2 grounds. Because the switch is on the sinks and it just comes back to this, so it just has to be wired into here. So we'll run some wire and then maybe we'll hook these up, zip tie stuff together, and yeah, we're in a pretty good position, I think. So let's do that. Let's get the wire out and see if we can't get some wire run today. All right, so we need to take the wiring from underneath the dashboard up there over to the corner there, which then comes down in this toolbox area and then comes to here. So that's where the wiring already is, and it's in good shape to here. So we don't need to take wiring from here down into the well and then up out. There's a pipe right there, you can see. I know it's nasty in there. This is one place that I haven't gotten to. So yeah, it needs to go up through there. And then over there to those pump motors. So yeah, that's nasty, isn't it? Yeah, I cleaned out all the other stuff, and I guess I just somehow missed this. I'll get it all sprayed up and cleaned out though, once we can get it back outside. Obviously the bilge pump isn't going to do any good. Yeah, great. Which I'll get that replaced anyway. We'll work on that later. That's easy to get to once, even when the back's done. So, but in the meantime, I just need to figure out what wires need to go back there, and then which ones they are to connect here, and then we'll go from there. I just need to see where the switches go up top and what colors go to what. So I'll figure that out, and then we'll start splicing. Well, I'll figure it out to make sure I'm right, and then we'll run wires from the front through there into here, and we'll splice them together right here. At least that's the plan. All right, well, I'll get some better light in here in the meantime and make some space in here in the meantime, and then figure out this wiring, and then we'll go from there. All right. Well, we're making headway. All right, so I got to pull this switch box here just to check out what we need in here. Oh, I had this boat all cleaned up until not even in there. I probably have to make a new one of these, I think. And the dash, I mean, it's just screws are all loose. It's wild, we just changed directions. What are you doing? Yeah, these all got to be replaced, I guess. All right, look at that mud dauber nest in there, boy. Woo! That was a heck of a mess at one time. Get the back and get that cleaned out. Those are some good wires there. Don't go nowhere. All right, so the pump down here, forward, is that one, and it looks like they're all going to be red, and they're all going to be orange. That's crazy. They didn't make them any other color. Aft pump. Yeah, great. So I'm looking for a brown and black. Well, actually, I'm not really worried about that, am I? I'm looking at the deck pump and the other one. I don't know why I'm looking at that. All right, so we're looking for pump, forward, aft, horn, ignition, wiper, courtesy lights, aerator, washdown, right there, washdown. That's one of them we need. Washdown, and then the other one will just be pure power. I'm not sure where they had it going from. We'll have to figure that out. All right, so this one here is our washdown pump, and it is coming off there, blacks to blacks, oranges to oranges, and where's our push off? Our push off is orange with, is there a stripe on it? Orange with a black stripe on it, a faded black stripe, but a stripe nonetheless, I think. It's this one here. I don't know, I guess it's a black stripe on it. So orange with a black stripe on it. Do all these have black stripes on them? No. All right, that's what we got down here. I need to move some stuff here. It's too crowded. There's a matched pads that Ski made me. Of course, Ski probably thought the boat was going to be done in a week. And it's still not done. All right, so yeah, we have a orange wire with black. So this is one of our pump motors here. Grounds can be anything to any ground, I guess, because that's the way they're all tied together up there. And this is just going to be power. I mean, that's just all there is to it. That's power. And these are probably just grounds. And then one of these, let's look at that up. So I got a solid brown and a brown with a stripe on it, and solid orange is power. So all we need to do is take straight power back there. Let's see what we got into here. So we have a brown, and two blacks. Yeah, two black grounds tied together to go in there. So we will take a ground, it doesn't matter which one, and our orange and go to the back. We should be good to go. So small pump, big pump, all right there. All right, we got our marine wire here, which some of this doesn't even look like it's marine, it's copper, which is weird. Whatever. Are these copper too? I don't know. They're supposed to be silver or something like that in there. All right, so we're running this through down here into this somehow. I think there's a hole over here somewhere. Yep, so I got to re-drill that hole because I put a brand new piece of wood in front of it through here when I pushed that rafter in. Or in between those two fiberglass things, which it's in there sealed good. But it's a solid piece of board that I need to cut to get the wires through. So let me get a drill bit so I can drill some holes through. There's always something in it. All right, for all those people that said that sliding the board into the fiberglass with goop on both sides would not work, there you go. There's the two that I put in there, and they look great. It worked just fine. So a lot of naysayers on that one. Can you guys see that for me and push it through? Well, maybe. Thought it went through. Didn't that go through right there? Yeah. Lord, I'm not. And it's got to come over here. And then go through this pipe up here, and that goes out in our thing. But I'm going to not put you down here because is that plugged off? I thought that was open. All right, so underneath the pipe is the access, so I'm just pushing the wire through there and it'll come out on the other side. I'll show you when it comes out the other side, but whew, I'm sweating to death. All right, let me just keep pushing and we'll go from there. Nina D would be embarrassed by this build, Jerry. You should see his. His is all painted, gel coated white out. It's beautiful. Yeah, I just missed this one. I don't know why I didn't clean it out. You know, there's a lot going on. I was trying to figure the boat out. I don't know, but it's a mess, and I can't really do it now because the pipe isn't connected to the back, so it just get everywhere. So yeah, we'll get it, but just not now. All right, she's here, and that's plenty of wire, so we'll leave it there and cut it off and run another one. I better take a tool to cut it off with, though. That'd be good. Better get one. This is my gym time right here. I get in and out of this boat all day long. I'm going to replace the battery too because you're at 8%. Also, I discussed this in a different video, but which you'll probably see later. I think I'm going to post this one first. But I took those covers off the lenses. I'm scared to do it. I'll probably put them on. I'll order new ones and put a new one on every time I do fiberglassing, though, because I definitely don't want the resin on the lens. And then of course I've cracked the lens too, so I don't want to do that. These cameras are expensive. But we'll try it without this cover, safety covers, when we're doing other stuff other than resin. Anytime we're touching resin or chemicals, we'll put that cover on there. So that'll keep that, it's because I got such bright lights, it hits that plastic and then shows all the damage on the plastic. Whereas if we weren't in bright lights, you probably wouldn't even see it. But anyway, that's what that's about. So evidently the camera died, which sucks. I don't know where it died, but I tied in my wires. They're all in. So now I was going to zip tie them together. I can't believe that camera died. I don't know how long it's been dead. Probably the whole thing. No idea. Golly. What can you do? What can you do? This camera's been frustrating lately. They just, I think a lot of it's heat. I know they don't like heat, but gosh, I wish they'd give you a warning when they shut off, you know. All right, so that's it for down here. Those are wired in. Let's go get the other side done. So I'd call that a pretty good success there. We got the two pumps in, got the wires run, we got them run over there, and they're actually connected to the dashboard, which is amazing. And yeah, so that all looks really good. All the pipes are in there. We did a good job, I think. I don't know, what do you think? I think it looks pretty good. All right, so that's good. So we are out here now. We have the two stringers, the two long stringers, the 8-foot stringers that go all the way down to here that I got to put in. They're like a 2x4 type material, and it will slice down at an angle. And I have the old ones as templates, so I'll just cut it exactly like that in the same angle. And then we'll put resin underneath it, and then we will tab it to the floor, and then we'll come back and cover it up And also next to this one, we'll have one that's about half this size, somewhere right in there, that sticks up to there. That is also goes right beside it. It's no taller than that pipe there. It's just shorter than the pipe. So we'll get those measurements figured out, and we'll get those tabbed in there as well, resin and screwed together and tabbed. Well, resin together, I guess, and then we'll get those put in here at the same time as we get those put on, and they should come to here. And then we will build a half board once that's done, and we have this resin to here. We'll build a half board across this. We gotta get our pipe on, but we'll get a half board on here, and then we will fiberglass the back side of that in so it's nice and sealed up to probably this height right here, because once water goes over there, it doesn't really matter anymore, right? So we'll do the same thing here. We'll do a half board here. That allows me to get behind it, fiberglass it all in, and then we'll put a top board in, which will be resin all around, but only fiberglassed on this side. So there you go. That's what the plan is anyway. And then we'll go from there. But who knew it was going to be this big? I had no idea. I had no idea that I'd still be working on it after all this time. But we are, and that's the way it is. All right, let me go get showered up, and I'll see you next week. Oh, the old Grady.